Hello, welcome back. We are in our read through of the Pictorial Bible. We are in Genesis chapter 45. We are so close to finishing Genesis. We are halfway through February. We are still meeting our New Year's resolution goals. Look at us. We're doing it together. Yes. Okay, so grab a Bible, read along with me. Genesis chapter 45, whatever translation you have is great. I'm reading in King James, so obligatory begging for forgiveness for all the things I pronounce incorrectly. Let's dive into it. We're still in Joseph's story, and it's getting very juicy. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, cause every man to go out from me. And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. So he's sending out all of the Egyptians that are attending him. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near, and he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved nor angry with yourselves that ye sold me thither. For God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years hath the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve you a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God. And he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout the land of Egypt. Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, God hath made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all that thou hast come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that is my mouth that speaketh unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all the glory in Egypt, and all that ye have seen, and ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. And moreover, he kissed all his brethren, and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, This do ye, lade your beasts, and go, get you unto the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Now thou art commanded, this do ye, take your wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come. And also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the command of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. And to all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver, and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner 10 asses laden with good things of Egypt, and 10 she-asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed, and he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. And they went up out of Egypt, and came unto the land of Canaan, unto Jacob their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph, my son, is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. The climax of the story, he reveals himself. He says, It's okay. I forgive you. It's not a bad thing that you did because it put me where I needed to be. Don't beat yourselves up over this. This happened for a reason. I was put here for a purpose, and it is so that I can deliver you right now. And he does deliver them. He gives them a ton of stuff. He provides for their every need. He sends them back to their father, says, bring him back here. They will get to stay in Goshen and have the best that Egypt has to offer. Pharaoh reinforces this. He's like, oh, great, your family, bring them, make them, yeah, we'll take good care of them. Obviously, Pharaoh loves Joseph. And it's this beautiful, beautiful picture of a man who understands and is obedient to God's calling in his life. And even though it's been a hard journey, like, gets the satisfaction of seeing the resolution, the full picture of why he had to suffer the things he suffered, why he was put in the position he was put in. And even the timing, like, think about, like, him being left in the prison for 2 years. Like, he needed to wait, because who knows, if he'd been let out and then found his way home, you know, through other ways, then he couldn't have been there to interpret Pharaoh's dream. Or, you know, whatever, there might have not have been a way for him to be in the position that he needed to be in. And I love it. It reminds me of Esther's story that's much later in the Bible. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I love the openness of the joy of these brothers, like, knowing that even though they sinned, God was merciful, and the reunion and the crying. I just love the picture of him just grabbing his little brother and just sobbing, and his little brother just sobbing because that's his big brother that he hasn't seen since he was like a little kid. Absolutely beautiful story. 10 out of 10. I love the story of Joseph. A little bit more to it. We're gonna kind of see how this family gets established in Egypt, and that's going to set the stage for everything that's going to happen in Exodus, because while things start good in Egypt, they will turn bad. Yeah, I love the Bible. I hope you're in your words more than this. Happy Valentine's Day or Singles Awareness Day, whatever you celebrate. And I will see you tomorrow.